あれ、消えた。バグったね。あれ、ウィンドウがなくなった。待って、ウィンドウがなくなっちゃったんだけど。どこ行っちゃったんだろう。わからん。ウィンドウがどっかに行ってしまいました。マキシマイズ。マキシマイズができなくなっちゃった。あ、できた。It's so loud in here. Almost everyone is dancing, drinking, smoking. Some are even making out in the corner. If I had to be brutally honest, I think everything about this is Begra. This is just not for me, I guess. Thought at least I tried giving it a shot. And I want to know why Alan likes this kind of place so much. He left me alone for a bit so, saying he needed to use the restroom. I've been standing in this corner for about 5 minutes now. Hey there. Great! Now someone's approaching me. It seems to be a woman who's about the same age as me. You seem so stiff and awkward. Is this your first time here? All alone? I'm not alone. But I don't see anyone around you and you've been standing here for a while now. He told me to wait for him. Then how about we drink together while we wait for your... No thanks. カレブ。クラブか。クラブ。Sorry about that. My stomach got a little upset all of a sudden earlier. Alan's eye suddenly widened as soon as he sees the woman. The woman also had the same reaction. Alan, is that you? あ、なんか電話出てた人かな。No way, you are Sarah? Seeing Alan's nervous expression, I looked toward the woman again, wondering what exactly is going on here. The woman, Sarah, looks at Alan with urgency and expectation. Alan, have you heard anything from Roy? Anything at all? Roy, no, sorry. Sarah only looks down to her feet. 恋人の名前なのかな? No, I should be the one apologizing. He's your brother after all. Brother か. Don't worry about it. The woman leaves, looking dejected. You have a brother? It's an innocent question. I'm genuinely curious. Alan only ever talked about his mother, but never about his brother. However, Alan only sighs. Hey, let's go somewhere else. You stand out a lot. Dance again って書いてある。Gosh, I knew I should have went on my usual bar instead. You don't usually go here? No, I used to, but I found a place that's better for me. Anyway, I'm going to drink a bit. You should join me. Have you forgotten that I'm the one who drove us here? You really are irresponsible. 酒飲んでもさ、全く楽しくならないんだけど。I never mentioned anything about getting drunk. I just thought that non-alcoholic drink like a mocktail or something. Alright. While we drink our respective drinks, my mind keeps drifting to what happened earlier. Alan is obviously uncomfortable. Did something happen between him and his brother? Agreed to come here with Alan to get to know him better, but it seems like I've been... ちょっと待って、読んでなかった。もういい、振り返らない。I doubt Alan is willing to answer my question about his brother, but he's not the only one who knew him, right? After making up my mind, I stand up from our table. What's the matter? Now it's my turn to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright. Call me if anything happens. Yeah. トイレ. Walking back to the spot Sarah found me earlier, I look around. Luckily, she's still there, smoking all by herself, this time looking somewhat alone. She turns towards me when I tap her shoulder. You again? Oh, are you interested after all? I'm interested to know more about Alan's brother. Is it okay if I ask you about him? You mean Roy? Do you know him? If I did, I wouldn't be asking you about him. I just want to know more about Alan and his family. Oh, I see how it is. You're one of his admirers then. Hearing that caught me off guard. My priority immediately changes. I need to ask her about this first. One of his admirers? What? Does he have a lot of people going after him or something? Sorta. Alan did a lot of one-night stands back in the day. I know, because Roy complained a lot about them. マジか、プレイボーイだったのか。Nowadays though, I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in a while, till just now. I fight the urge to sigh heavily out loud. Alcoholic that is to be a promiscuous, huh? Wait, he mentioned how he lets people use him however they want. Is this what he meant by that? Seeing my expression, Sarah lets out an amused smirk. Do you want me to tell you about the kinds of people Alan has slept with? Or the ones that Alan usually went for? I get the feeling that I'd end up in a shittier mood if I keep questioning her about Alan's previous hookups, so I decided against it. No, that's enough. I'd like to ask you about Roy instead. What exactly is your relationship with him? Somehow I feel like I'm being interrogated by the police. 職質受けてる. Well, I used to be his girlfriend till he disappeared all of a sudden. Disappeared? Yeah, Alan told me that he ran away from home because he somehow got himself involved in some shady business. I wasn't surprised. He hung out with a bad crowd before he went missing. I know he's so wrong and could handle it by himself, but I wish he told me what's going on. やっぱ闇バイト的なのに手を出してたんだね。Oh, Roy. 命を狙われて、怪我を負ったんじゃないの？頭の。But she starts to tear up. I just awkwardly stand there until Sarah talks to me again. Sorry, I'm going to need a moment alone. No, I apologize. I didn't know that this is a sensitive subject for you. Sarah only apologized back to me before leaving the club altogether. Well, there goes my informant, not wanting to make Alan wait long. I finally head back to our table from earlier. Red Bull ある. When I get there, I see Alan with 6 empty glasses on the table already. He's in the middle of sipping another drink still. Alarmed, I rush to him and grab his glass away from him. Hey, aren't you drinking a bit too fast? I left you for a few minutes and you're on your 6th glass already. That's a fast. Come on, at least let me finish my 6th shot. No, I'm taking you back to your house. I can still handle more, Kare, please. No, I don't care. 生活が乱れてるな。アランは芸術家タイプだからなのか。After paying, I drive Alan back to his house. I help him make his way towards his bedroom since his steps are wobbly. He's most likely half asleep right now. On our way there, Alan is being very clingy towards me, even more than usual. Though that's probably just him being drunk and needing more support just to walk. I lower him to his bed and tuck him in with a blanket. When I look at him, he's already fallen asleep and breathing softly. My biological father used to come home drunk a lot, so I know better than to leave him be right now. There's still a chance of him vomiting during his sleep. I was about to look for a glass of water downstairs, but then something tugs on my jacket. It's none other than Alan himself. 起きてる. Don't leave. Alan, I'm just going to get a glass of water. Don't just stay here. You need to drink water. Look, I won't be gone for long. I don't need water. このウォーターの発音が未だに。I only need you. One moment, I feel my heart skip a beat. No, stop. ほら。What is this, a drama? Why won't you stay? Caleb, tell me. Do you want something more? Then I give you more. He lets go of my jacket, only for his hands to start unbuttoning his own shirts. All of this is for you, Caleb. Do whatever you want with me. I immediately grab his hand. Then turn the lights on, making Alan squint his eyes. Insecurity ってやつか、これが。Alan, stop. I don't want that from you. Then what do you want? I only want you to cherish yourself more. Damn it. You dare talk to me about how existing for yourself is enough, but your actions don't match up at all. You are saying to others, but when it comes to yourself, you drink, you let yourself become fucking mad for other people. You're basically trying to kill yourself slowly. What's wrong with that? Huh? Caleb, I'm no saint here. I'll confess something to you. I couldn't be there for my brother when he needed me the most. Now he disappeared to God knows where. He's always helping me. He's just slightly younger than me, but he's the one taking care of me. Bold, brave, intelligent, he outclassed me in every way possible. I love him, but I was also jealous of him. A part of me, I'm awful, I'm pathetic. The only thing I have going for me is my body, nothing else. Yet even this body of mine has also become filthy. There's nothing good left about me anymore. Are you disillusioned with me now? Alan, 自暴自棄になってたのか。弟が行方不明になったことに対して罪悪感を感じて。It's better if I'm the one who disappeared, not him, not Roy. Stop it already. What? Are you mad that I'm ruining your view of me? Too bad. This is who I actually am. You're disgusted and disappointed, right? It's fine. You can leave now. Thank you for everything up until this point, Caleb. It was fun. Alan? あ、こんな身長差結構あったんだ。Just stop. Stop talking like that. I hate it. Caleb, are you crying? Shut up. Don't say stuff like that again. You hear me? I hear you. I'm sorry. I try not to do it again. So please don't cry. 泣いてる泣いてる。Don't say sorry to me. Say it to yourself. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Me. I'm sorry. 自分に対して謝った。In the end, Alan continued to hug and gently pat my back before he ended up falling asleep. He muttered so many apologies before he did, yet it still hurt slightly. I ended up staying over at Alan's house that night. When I wake up again, the sun already rose and Alan is nowhere to be seen. I fell asleep on the ground without a blanket or pillow. Yet now, there's exactly a pillow under my head and a blanket covering my entire body. Just as I'm about to get up and look for Alan, he walks in through the door, bringing a tray with 2 bowls on it. Oh, my timing couldn't be better. Caleb, good morning. He's acting like usual. Did he forget what happened last night? Yeah, good morning. I made us some breakfasts. Wonton noodles, or 2, fresh from the stove. It's not an instant one, I promise. The smell fills up the room. Upon reaching my nostrils, it instantly makes my stomach rumble. And here I thought I'd cook breakfast for Alan, but the beat me into it first. with a much more appetizing dish, no less. Alan sits down beside me and hands me a bowl. There's a good amount of noodles with 4 wontons on the side. They are dipped in a golden brown warm soup. There's even bok choy and a green onions too. 中華料理。Wow, this looks good. 料理うまいね。Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy the taste too. I'm using my mom's recipe after all. アランは料理はうまいんだけど、自分の食生活に対してはかなり雑でカップ麺とか缶詰とかばっかり食ってたんでね。Just so you know, I have high expectations since you're a former cook and all. I took a pretty huge bite after blowing, and when I do, how is it? Yeah, this is good. You have to share the recipe with me later. Oh good. He almost scared me with the silence. I can teach you how to make it later. It will be fun. I definitely look forward to that. By the way, you drank a lot yesterday. Did you cook this with a hangover or something? If so, that's pretty impressive. Sorta, today's hangover isn't as bad as usual though, so I can manage. ということか。Not as bad as usual, so usually drink more than last night to the point of having really bad hangovers each time. Anyway, do you have a day off? A day where you can be free from morning until evening? Really? Now? Changing the subject? I want to press him on it. Yet at the same time, the sudden question piques my interest. My day off will be tomorrow and Saturday. Why do you ask? Right, this is a bit sudden, but I have a sudden urge to go on an amusement park, so I wanted to invite you too. You don't have to pay for the ticket. I'll pay for ya. すごい。ディズニーランドかな。First, the surprisingly healthy breakfast, and now this. ちょっと料理頑張んないとな。自分も。ちょっとヘルシーな食生活にしないといけないな。Alan, is this because of what happened last night? You are normally generous, sure, but this seems off to me. I mean, I did trouble you a lot yesterday. I should repay you somehow, right? After all, I invited you with me so you can have fun. Well, it's extremely clear that you weren't enjoying your time. Wasn't enjoying mine either. Oh, so you actually remembered what happened last night? Remember, yeah, even though I don't want to. What was I even thinking? Spotting all the nonsense, it's stupid. Let's just forget about all that. It was just a drunken rambling anyway. Don't take it too seriously. Anyway, do you want to go to the amusement park with me? Consider my apology. チケット代をくれるんだって。Running away again. Fine, I'll humor him for now. Sure, I'll come with. The two of us agreed to go to the amusement park on Saturday. I've only been to an amusement park once, so admittedly, I can't help but feel excited for our upcoming trip. すごい。Caleb, over here. あ、もしかして観覧車から落ちて顔潰れたのかな？ここでやったのかな？ Hey, did you wait long? Not at all. I just got here myself. So, where should we start? How about that? I pointed at an intimidating roller coaster. I half expected Alan to get nervous, but his grin only becomes wider upon seeing the ride. Perfect! I was hoping you'd like the thrill rides. Last time, when I was here with some friends from work, I absolutely couldn't stand these types of rides, so I had to hold back. You won't need to do that now then. Come on, let's go before the line gets long. Not wanting to waste any more precious time, I grabbed his hand and dragged him with me as I rushed towards the coaster. Whoa, wait, slow down. うわ、絶対乗りたくないの。怖いよね。The one next, are you fine with that? Ah yeah, that one seems like a lot of fun too. Nice, then let's go. Hey, do you really need to drag me again? My legs are sore. Alan, you really need to exercise more. Easy for you to say. Help me exercise then. Yeah, I don't mind helping. Wait, I was just joking. And I'm being absolutely serious. You need to take care of yourself more, you know? I guess so, yeah. 運動も大事なんだよね。You've been staring at the door whenever we pass through here. Do you want that? Yeah, it looks adorable, but you need to be able to aim a gun well to get it. I've never even touched a gun before in my life, so it's hey, what are you? I'll get it for you. My adoptive father is a gunner and he taught me how to aim. Well, he's an extremely good teacher. Watch this. Oh, only missed one. That's enough for the dog. You're welcome. Here you go. So, thank you. Somehow, you never fail to surprise me every day. すごいね、才能がある。いろんな才能がある。Soon, our trip is nearing its end. Since the amusement park is near beach, we decided to spend some time relaxing and resting there. お腹空いちゃったな。なんかもやし食べようかな。For the most part, we've only been silently looking at the sea and the lights across the waters. I keep finding myself stealing glances at Alan, who has been staring into the distance while holding the cat plushie that I got him. Originally, it's because I keep wondering whether I should talk to him about it night or not, but I've never really realized this before, but this guy really is pretty, isn't he? His seemingly London gaze with the distant city lights that reflected in his eyes, his long silky hair being gently swayed by the breeze. It's dark, but somehow he seems to shine just a little brighter than the rest of our surroundings. I can see why he has a lot of admirers. Maybe I'd see this sooner if he'd just stop being goofy and empty-headed all the time. No, but I like that part of Alan too. Somehow, it makes me at ease when he acts that way. In the middle of my thoughts, Alan's lips slowly forms into a smile. The view is nice, isn't it? Yeah. The sea, the sky, and the city view, of course, yeah, it's very pretty. Huh? You heard me, anyway. Today has been fun. Thank you for inviting me, Alan. I haven't had this much fun in a while. I'm glad you were so excited, running around dragging me like a puppy. I never knew you could even act like that. Look, this is only my second time going to an amusement park. Cut me some slack, okay? I never said it's a bad thing. It's really cute, in fact. I'm happy to see you be able to let loose and have fun like that. I feel like you take things way too seriously sometimes. Since you like amusement parks, let's try going to a different one someday. I'm sure it will be as fun, if not more. But I want us to go somewhere else that you like next time. You know how that went last time. Bring me somewhere that's not a bar or club. Surely there's a place like that, right? There is, but don't you think going to an art gallery or a museum is boring? Are you kidding me? For me, those places are the complete opposite of boring. They are definitely better than a bar or club. I don't know why you thought otherwise. Then let's go to one of those next time. いいね。ナショナルギャラリー。美術館なんてもう20年ぐらい行ってないな、多分。なんかどっか行きたいなと思うんだけどね。特に行く理由がないんだよな。現代美術とか見たくないしな、あんまり。You really love to neglect yourself and your needs, huh? Like what happened last Sunday night. You're still going on about that? Caleb, I already told you. I was just talking rubbish. You don't need to take it so seriously. If someone you care about suddenly told you that they were feeling suicidal, would you be able to just ignore them, even if they were drunk? I get where you are coming from, but this is different. I'm not suicidal, Caleb. Explain yourself. Distracted. lifestyle then. そうか、これ喋ってる人さ、ちょっと暗くすればいいんだ。ビジュアルノベルの話になるんだけど、喋ってる立ち絵、2つキャラ並べて、喋ってる人はちょっと色を元に戻して、で、喋ってない人はちょっと黒くすればいいんだ。こういう画像の加工って連敗上でできるのかな？キャラの定義をして、イラスト2枚用意すれば済む話だけど、黒くしてね。ただそれはちょっと無駄だからデータ容量。多分ゲームの中でちょっと暗くしたりっていうのできんだろうな。Look, I'm happy that you care about me, but I'm fine, I promise. I'm trying to make everything right again, but it will take me a lot of time and effort to do so. You can accept your past, even laugh about it, admire that, but right now, that's impossible for me. I don't feel comfortable talking about this. Sorry, I hope you can understand. I let out a soft sigh at Alan's explanation. Yeah, I understand. Before I was able to accept my past, also took me a long time to be able to get to where I am. In fact, I'm actually glad that you've clearly set your boundaries. Sorry for forcing you to talk. I really like you. I've come to cherish our time together a lot. You're the first person who's more than willing to accept me, even when I haven't proved myself to be useful to you. I enjoy being around you. I love you, Alan. And yet, you despise yourself. Huh? It's very frustrating. It feels as if I'm watching you slowly getting sucked into quicksand and I can't do anything to pull you out of it, no matter how hard I try. I want to help you. Don't fix me, but I can only do so much. I can only help you if you are willing to help yourself. I just want to let you know that I'll be by your side. All the kindness that you've graciously given to my grandfather and I want to give it back to you. I see. I get it. Thank you, Caleb. I don't deserve you. God, I really don't deserve you. I'm sorry, There it is again. Don't say stuff like that. I close my distance and try my best to give him a gentle pat, returning the same gentleness he has always given to me before. It's fine. You have nothing to apologize for. いい話だね。I kept counseling Alan throughout the night. That day was the start of our relationship, I guess. でも怪我を負ったのはこの時じゃないのか。We didn't exactly label ourselves as boyfriends, but we were definitely more than friends at that point. Eventually, after around a month or so, we just made it officially over breakfast. Our conversation was so casual too. Hey, I think I'm in love with you. Do you want to go out with me? Yeah, sure. I mean, you were pretty much confessed a few months ago. Alan started to call me pet names, some cheesy stuff like darling, love, and sweetie. He's also gotten more comfortable with being so touchy with me. It all feels overwhelming at first. Maybe because I've never been in a relationship before, but I don't hate it. It just feels embarrassing sometimes. We also went to a lot of dates during our first few months together. So we ended up holding ourselves in my grandparents' house once again. It's the most comfortable place for us, after all. True to his words, Alan even stopped going to bars and clubs eventually. He fell to hell and back just to keep his alcohol addiction in check. His recovery was honestly very impressive. バランスを取り戻してきた。Everything was great. Everything was great until it's not here again. A year has passed since. Alan suddenly stopped meeting me since a week ago. When I called and messaged him, he only says that I have nothing to worry about and that he has something to deal with. 1年経過して。Yet I keep waiting for him anyway. まだ秘密があるのかお互いに。I want to know what made him too silent all of a sudden. but I don't want to force him to talk if he doesn't want to. I only told him that I'll be there if he needs help, that's all. All of a sudden, there's the sound of a door being opened. Feeling hopeful, I stand up and look towards the door. Aren? Hey, Caleb. この家に住み始めてんっていうか。His weak smile and greeting, paired with the fact that he called me by name instead of cheesy pet names, immediately increases my worry. Something serious is definitely going on with Aren. Are you okay? Aren silently looks away, like he's thinking of what to say. Eventually, he opens his mouth. My mom is dying. Huh? そういう話か。My mom was dying? What? Caleb, you told me that she was fine. She is fine. She will be, at least. What does that even mean? It means what it means. For a second, I can only stare at Caleb with disbelief. 母親は瀕死なのかな? This is nothing but this is right. Caleb isn't even my doctor. I can only assume the worst when he said all at once my pent-up frustration starts to leak. Stop messing with me, Caleb. Tell me what happened to her. She is currently still undergoing treatment. She'll be fine, trust me. Oh, really? Treatment? Then lend me your phone. I'll call her myself. Shouldn't be a problem, right? Or are you going to throw my excuses at me like you always have? You. Caleb puts his hand on his pocket before handing me his phone. I stare at the phone for a bit, not really expecting him to actually do so. Seeing my reaction, Caleb chuckles. However, unlike his usual carefree chuckle, this one feels like it's provoking me. What's wrong, Aren? Go on. Call her. I snatch his phone. As I am about to input my mother's number in, my tongue freezes. 覚えてない。I don't remember a phone name number. That's strange, huh? You don't remember it, do you? Caleb spoke. ってかさ、電話番号覚えてる人なんていなくない？自分の電話番号以外覚えらんないでしょ。親の携帯の番号ですらわかんない。Caleb spoke as if he was reading my mind. Suddenly, I feel as though I can't breathe. How did he know? There's no way he... Aren, don't you think there has to be a reason why all of this happened? Why you forgot everything? Why you are locked inside your world? Use your brain a little. Nobody's happened without a reason. Fear. My whole body is paralyzed with fear. Try as may, I can't even get a single syllable out of my throat under the gaze of his. アレンが母親を殺したんじゃないの？これはもしかして返り討ちにあった傷なのかな？反撃にあった時の傷なのかな？ There's a glint of madness in his eyes. でも違うな。You seem eager to know about your past, but can you even handle it? I wonder. Clenching my own blanket, as if falling it will save my life, I try to force myself to question himself further. I wouldn't know unless you tell me, Caleb. Why do you keep things from me? It's for your own good, of course. Aren, let me tell you this. A little truth is worth pursuing. Sometimes, ignorance is bliss. Funny you say that. よく言うよね。知らぬが仏。If you really mean that, then why did your brother tell me that my mom was dying? Ignorance is bliss? Then you should just keep me completely in the dark, Caleb. Or is it that deep down you wanted me to know the full story? So I'm right, huh? Caleb only lets out a soft sigh at that. Maybe you're right. Somewhere deep down inside me, I guess I'm still immature. I'm sorry, I've been trying my best, but sometimes I feel as though I'm being torn apart, torn into two, to tell you wanted to tell you, to despite you or to despite myself. Stop speaking in riddles. I'm not getting you at all. More importantly, I'm absolutely serious when I say that you should let the past. It's better that way for the two of us. My time is up. I have a meeting at 1 o'clock, so I'll be leaving now. この人医者じゃないんでしょ？働いていることは働いているの？研究者なのかな？ Ignorance is bliss, huh? With how much the others to let the past, I'm starting to think that I should just not think about it. I put out a blank card that was hidden behind my pillow yesterday. ああ。カードキーね。January 19th, free, 1 to 2:30 p.m. o'clock. Julia, I really owe her for this. 信用していいのかな、ジュリアを。これもどうなんだろうな。あれ、フリーズした。フリーズしました。ちょっと待って。え？おーい。じゃあ、ここで一旦終わりにしよう。今日はここで終わり。